pull Facebook up.
John, your mic is off.
Yeah, I was trying to pull Facebook up. So Letiza, could you start? You and Giovanni?
Yes, thank you. I don't know. So today we are going to talk about our goal series. So we have a selection of goals, and as you see better in big. So we have the normal and the normal line, the Quinacridone Gold. This is the new Quinacridone Gold formulated with the pigment orange 49 and the Nicolezo yellow. The other in the family is the Quinacridone Deep Gold with the same formulation but in different quantity. And then we have the luminescent series. We have iridescent gold. We have iridescent after gold, iridescent gold tone, iridescent satin, iridescent anti-gold, and the interference gold. So the difference between them we can show on these tables. So Quinacridone Gold, maybe a little bit closer. Quinacridone Gold and Quinacridone Deep Gold. Also the other one here, we have the Quinacridone Deep Gold here. And horrible. And the Quinacridone Gold here. So this is the Quinacridone Gold. And then for about the iridescent on the white paper, we have iridescent satin, very, very light. Iridescent Aztec gold, iridescent gold tone. You can see the shimmer? And iridescent gold. White, and here about the antique, a little bit darker and a little bit turning to the green in iridescent antique gold. Then we have the interference gold in white, on the white paper, here. While in the black paper, they behave differently. So this is the iridescent satin, the Aztec gold, and then we have the gold tone, iridescent gold. And then we have the iridescent antique gold here. So you see different. And the interference gold. So in the black, the interference pops out. Very beautiful. And also this is other watches in another black paper. So iridescent santon, gold tone, gold and antique gold. And the interference. So we have a various shade of and tones about the gold. So Giovanni will play instead about the Quinacridone Gold because he's very fond of this color. So he uses Quinacridone Gold on almost his painting, all his paintings. So for him it's the basic. And what we want to focus also about the features of you may find in the syllab that Quinacridone Gold in comparison with Quinacridone Deep Gold, the Quinacridone Gold is granulating while the Quinacridone Deep Gold is non-granulating. Otherwise, the characteristics, the features are almost the same. So long staining and transparency, excellent. So that is. So Giovanni can start to paint something to see some watches. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Ron. Thank you, my wife. Okay, I play only with these two colors. Two colors is important for me for reproduction, the gold effect in hyperrealism style, especially in a luminous effect. It's not the season, but for explain better. For example, in these two Christmas ball. This is an effect with a Quinacridone Deep Gold or Quinacridone Gold, the same. And this is the effect with a Quinacridone Gold with mixing with blue. And try this, for example. starting with Quinacridone Gold on stick and creating the effect. Sorry for my reflection, the lamp, but today. Okay. I start in the little zoom. This Queen Gold effect. Very beautiful. And mixing with cerulean blue chromium. And create this shade of effect. And Queen Gold with Indantron Blue.
Anche un gruppetto.
And I have another different green effect. Green gold. With phthalo blue red shade. Strong green effect. Now, after during the Zoom line, I prepare in better mode this effect, and with Quinacridone Deep Gold, more reddish effect. With the cerulean blue chromium. Wrong effect. Here, phthalo blue red shade. Strong. And last, with Indantron Blue. This combination, John, is perfect to have this shade and these shadows, because the Quinacridone Gold is not only important for warmers, all the colors, but is important with from the base, from the first glaze, is important for the create a stone in the landscape and in the sea landscape, and in the urban landscape is important for create a perfect combination with green for the create a rust effect. And for example, I show in one of my painting this effect. This is a base of Quinacridone Gold and Perinon Orange. Is in this part, this part, and this part. And in my last painting, I reproduction the gold effect. Take my phone and show it in the studio. This is effect Queen Gold and Queen Neck Gold. for reproduction the gold effect.
That's incredible, Gio. That is, can you hold it up just for a little bit longer? My gosh.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. It's very, very important color for reproduction, this effect for me. Thank you, John.
Giovanni,
Oh, that's amazing, Giovanni.
Giovanni, may I make a comment about the word aspect? Aspect is a word that has false friends because, for instance, in French, l'aspect is totally different than what it's translated into English correctly as appearance. Because there are many different elements of aspect in English other than the appearance.
Okay.
So it's like your name, the I after the G affects the G. So it's not Gio, it's Joe.
Yeah.
It's a false friend in the language, the word aspect as opposed to the appearance of something.
Okay. Aspect or layout.
Yes.
That's a
Thank you.
pedant speaking.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
So
Okay.
that's enough. So
Yeah, thank you,
if you
John.
want to
Very nice, Giovanni.
some others,
Yeah, I prepared during the live
So-
after the better mode. Yeah.
we can pass the conversation to Angela, for example, if she's ready. Are you ready, Angela?
Yes, yes. I have done a few tests and can see that well. I did a test. This one is with blues, different blues. I used the Indian Throne blue, Indian Throne, mixed with ultramarine, and then some light and Mayan blue as for the darks. And then I mixed with almost all the golden. So I was actually surprised. This on a white paper, the one color I was more surprised about was this one, the interference gold. Interference gold had these shiny, because it mixed with I bring it a bit nearer. It mixed very well with all the blues, and it was like the same effect as the white. You know, it was pushing the blue out. Can you see? I don't know if it shows. Maybe it's too shiny, right? Yeah. But I loved the effect of the interference gold here and here. It is just beautiful, and I have some. Well, I'll try to use the others, the iridescent gold. This is, I think, antique gold. This is the the iridescent sunstone, the reddish, I think. Well, beautiful. So this I tried on. It's quite a cheap paper, but it's hot pressed. And then here on, move this away. Here I tried on cold pressed paper. The effect is different. If you see, the colors flow more on this paper. And here I used the golden. It's the mix with the Quinacridone gold, and I yes. Hello? Somebody is asking something? Okay. So this is mixed, the blues and some of the golden interference and descent Aztec gold with Quinacridone and Quinacridone deep, Quinacridone gold and deep gold. So I did a few tests. This is another one on the very the hot pressed, same paper as this. But this was actually my favorite one is the first. And this on the hot pressed Baohong. I'm not so happy with this one. And then, surprise, surprise, I did the same test on Yupo paper. And
That's fabulous on Yupo.
yeah, it is so smooth. It runs so much. Actually, here I had a very beautiful shape that when I put it flat, apparently it was not 100% flat and it moved completely. But I have a sheet of Yupo. If you would like to see, to see it in action, I'm happy
That'd be
to do
great.
that. Would you like me to do that?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I second that motion.
Excuse me?
Oh, I said yes, I would love that too.
That motion. Yeah, okay. So let me move this out of the way. Well, I also started doing this in black. I haven't continued. I will do it maybe later. So how is that? I think this is better, right?
That's good.
Okay. Move everything out of the way. I have my colors here. I have no idea what will come out. I will try to repeat the composition. Would you believe that everything I've done is the same, the very same composition, and none of them looks the same? It's impossible to repeat something, I find, in watercolor, at least in my style. Maybe if you are very realistic, then you can. Okay, so paper straight, yeah, like that. I think this is good. So I'll start by, I could also do it, I'm not sure if the other one I wetted the paper or not. Maybe I can do it without wetting the paper because it runs so much. Oops, the cable, sorry. I need to unplug this. It's in my way. So I will start with the darker tones. The indent tone mix with the ultramarine blue. I need some more indent tone. Put some indent tone there. Indent tone is quite a dark color. It's one of the colors that George Politis uses to paint the sea, the Greek sea. By the way, he'll be there with us tomorrow. I mix some Mayan blue.
And also Sodalite genuine with gold. It's very beautiful.
Excuse me? Say that again?
Sodalite genuine is also beautiful with the gold. It behaves
yes.
like the Indantron blue because it's a very dark blue. Like the Mayan blue. So they are very, very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Look, see the effect it has? It pushes the other colors away. Can you see that? It's incredible. Here, maybe it is on the Yupo paper, but on the other paper as well. I really fell in love with this color.
Wow, you can see it move.
Yeah, exactly.
Even through the screen.
Sorry for the light. I don't know how to avoid the reflections of the light. Maybe like that.
They're not too bad.
No.
Yupo is hard.
Yeah. So now more dark colors now, again. very thick colors. And now mix a little bit of manganese blue. Oops, the brush is full of paint, so I clean the brush. Manganese blue. King Royal blue. It all seems the same, but when it dries, it won't, promise. We need some dark now, some really dark. You see what happens with the Yupo?
Is it correct, Angela, that you have no incline for your paper?
Exactly. It's totally flat, 100%. As flat as
Thanks.
it can be inside a house. Yeah,
That looks like a gemstone now.
does it. This one at the bottom.
Yes.
I think this is iridescent gold. But you see how it walks into blue. Look at this.
Which one is that, Angela? The gold?
I think it's the iridescent gold. I'm not sure because I had them interference. Is this one? This one is interference, the lighter, and the other one is iridescent, I think. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay.
Sorry. I had them very full, so not to get lost, get right
Yes.
order, but I changed them.
Angela, the interference gold looks very, very pale and very, very transparent.
Yeah, it's this one.
Iridescent
It's
are
this
much
one.
darker. Yes. Yes.
Yes, but this one, I think, it's the, I
Should
think it's the
be
iridescent. I think it's the iridescent. Okay, this one is the antique gold. Huh? Letitia, do you think
Yeah.
that I'm right? This
Yes.
is the antique gold. All same effect here. Wow, my water is so, it's full of little things, full of shining bits. And this one is the iridescent, no. Which one is this? Oh, I cannot remember anymore. Iridescent antique gold? No. I cannot remember, honestly. I'm sorry. Will you help me? Leticia?
So you
There
have
is failure.
near the blue, you have the anti-gold. Then you have the gold, and then on down on the bottom you have the interference.
Yes, now is the interference. I love this color, really. I love it. Look at that. It is like when you run out of your whites or your lights, then you use this color. You can recover your whites almost. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I can always splash. Some light blue here. Oh, no, 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 no. I know what I wanted to do. I had forgotten. Sorry. Look at what I can do. I can just erase.
Angela, can you please repeat the names of the blues that you're using?
Using ultramarine blue, Mayan dark blue, and Indian throne blue.
Thank you.
Okay, and the light colors manganese. for the moment, manganese. I've got a little bit of cobalt teal blue, but I'm not sure I will be using it. Now, what I wanted to do was to use the Quinacridone gold, because it's one of the colors I use a lot as well. I'm absolutely in love with this color.
This reminds me of sandbars in the ocean and how here when the tide goes up and down. Very beautiful.
Yeah, true. And I want to put on deep gold here. And I found that there is color that I can make lines with. I think it is the sandstone. At least before I tried it, and it was good. This is the sandstone. So, for example, I want to make a line here. And Yupo is more difficult, but
Sometimes sandstone, iridescent sandstone seems a gold, like a pink shade or orange shade. So
but
maybe
the one that is
light
pink
also.
is another one. The one that is pink is another one. This
Yeah, but the sandstone, if you see in a certain way, it seems pink, but in a gold shade.
Yeah.
Angela, what kind of paper are you using right now?
I'm using Yupo, which is a paper.
But it's no texture. It's very smooth.
Totally, 100%. It's plastic.
Yupo is
It's
actually a
like,
plastic.
yeah, it's
Okay, a plastic, yeah.
it's not it doesn't have any textures. I mean, if I incline it, everything will move. Look. It is yeah, plastic paper, but I like it. It is not easy to work on because you have no control, let's say. But look at the Quinacridone gold, how beautiful it is.
Look like
Let me
Jupiter. Yeah.
from here, maybe there is less reflection, right? I don't know. Because especially Yupo, it reflects a lot. Okay, we'll have to wait until it dries a bit.
Wow.
For those of you that are interested and you can't access Yupo, if you use digital gloss photographic paper that you just put through your bubble jet printer, you'll get a similar effect to Yupo.
Yeah, this is Lana. I'll show you the block. I'll show you the block. I just ran through looking for something else, and then I thought, oh, but you've got this Yupo paper. You see, Lana Aquarelle. They are, this one, I think they're a bigger sheet. This one is 34 by 48. In inches is 13.5 by 19. But they are bigger. And Sylvia was using a huge one. We don't get them in Spain. So I think I'd better not touch it very much, unless someone has a suggestion and would like me to try something. But can you
It's
see the
beautiful the
shimmer?
way it is.
Well, I like it, and I hope it stays quite big. You never know. As I say, with you, this totally when I finish, and it didn't sound off. But apparently there was a little inclination in the block, and so everything moved. Do you have any questions for me?
Can I go with Buffy?
Yes, I finished. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Angela.
much.
That's very nice.
Very nice, Angela.
Thank you.
Buffy, when you're ready.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Playing with trying. I didn't have all the colors, so I was playing with an idea for a color palette. And so this is Payne's Gray with iridescent gold, quinacridone gold, duochrome saguaro green, and duochrome autumn mystery, and then undersea green, because undersea green has the quinacridone gold in it, which is cool. And I just thought that looked so pretty together. So I did a quick sketch with the Payne's Gray, and then I was just going to do a quick wash of these colors over the top. But we'll go real fast. So this one is the iridescent gold. And the neat thing is that the iridescence and the duochromes, when you paint them over on black paper or dark passages where the Payne's Gray is, sometimes you'll get a two type of effect. For instance, the saguaro green, this is what it looks like on white paper, but when you paint it over some of this dark, you get this green that comes up, which is, you know, so fun. I mean, we're painting, we might as well have fun while we're painting, right? Sometimes we could get way too serious in painting. So I don't know if you can see, but it kind of turns green where it lays over the black, which is beautiful. But a little bit of this color.
Buffy?
Yes.
What gray is that?
The gray color?
The gray, yes.
As Payne's Gray.
Oh, Payne's Gray.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I use it as an ink. And it's just Payne's Gray watercolor, and I sketch, and then I paint the wash on top. Let's see what we have. The Quin Gold, and the Quin Gold, just a little bit goes a long way. It's such a great color for warming up some sections. Let's warm up that corner. Kind of a fun way to paint, because the sketch is your body, right? And then the coloring on top doesn't have to be so literal. This is that undersea green, which is my second favorite green in the Daniel Smith family. So pretty, these colors. And then we have this duochrome autumn mystery. So if you notice the desert palm trees, they have a little bit of that color in there. So nice, John, of you guys to make that color for us, desert painters. And everything is shimmering. Everything's got a bit of sparkle to it. So nice. So I'm just going to keep playing with this. If anyone else would like to share, or if you guys would like to see some of these colors in mixes, you can request some mixes from us.
Buffy, we also have a question for you on Facebook from Levon asking, what is your first favorite green? Thank you.
My first favorite green is Prussian green, although sometimes I do switch up and go to the undersea green for a while. The Prussian green is a really cool green, whereas the undersea green, because it has that quinacridone gold in it, is, to my eye at least, much warmer and very delightful. Though they're great mixing greens, both of them. I can add a touch of the Prussian green so you can see the contrast. You can always tell which colors are your favorite by the ones that have the big old hole in them. But
Exactly.
here comes the Prussian green, and you can see how much cooler it is. Let me make that look like a leaf. And actually, the two colors get along pretty well together if you need a quick warm and cool. And you can see how much cooler the Prussian green is. Since I paint very, very wet, I tend to pick colors that get along once they're on the paper and they're moving around. It's real important to me. And that's another thing to think about is with see how powerful that gold is. You can really shift the painting and make it nice and warm. Look at some of that.
Beautiful. Wow.
But yeah. Thank you, Levon, for asking, because I think that the cool blue actually helped my painting.
We can go to Ashley also. And in the meantime, we can reveal that Giovanni is doing a ball.
Thank you for that.
Just,
I am here as well, Letty, if you want.
just a Nick pick, and then with Nick, if you're ready, you are the next. Thank you.
Yeah, no worry. Just wanted to let you know. No worry. Whenever.
Yeah, we are waiting for you.
Hey, I love what everybody's done. And I love Buffy's style. It's always so magical. Okay. The reason I'm like not sure is because I started swatching and then I remembered something that I wanted to show. But really quick, I just want to show quickly some swatches of these fun colors. And here's what I have done. So you guys know my swatch cards. There is Mars Black watercolor ground on half of these for the iridescence because some of them look really great on white paper and some of them look amazing on black. So I like to swatch them on both. So here we have iridescent gold, and you can really get an idea there on the black watercolor ground of that shimmer. And then here's the iridescent Aztec gold. Love that. They're all so different. And then here's the iridescent goldstone. And you can't really see it on the camera, but in person, it has like this kind of pinkish undertone, which I'm obsessed with. And this one, you can totally see the pink undertones. Look at that. So like right here, it looks pink, gold. So it kind of color shifts. How cool is that?
Yes, thank you.
And then the iridescent antique gold has kind of a green tone to it for that antique vibe. And then this one, I stopped swatching halfway because I was like, you guys have got to see this. So the interference colors look almost invisible on white paper. And I remember when I first saw these, I was only swatching on white. I was doing it on the dot card sets. And I was like, kind of like, what? They don't even show up. You have to get them on black paper. So I'm going to grab some of this. Like you can't even barely see it. I guess if I shine, you can see. But when you do it on black, it's insane.
That's fantastic. I love that.
It's like witchcraft. So there's a whole bunch of the duochromes, the interference. I think the duochromes and interference are the ones that look really, really cool on black. So here's my PSA. If you've tried our dot card sets, the full dot card set with the interference, duochrome, you know, the luminescence, try them again on black paper. Just do it. Look how flippin' cool that is. Okay, so there's that. And then really
Ashley?
quick, yeah.
Ashley, if they don't have black paper, can we also do what you were doing with using the black ground?
Yes, and the black ground has the most amazing texture. I
Thanks.
love painting on the watercolor ground. The texture is very delightful. Okay, and then I don't think we often get to see these two together. So here on top, I tried to do what Buffy does and it didn't work. I was using the wrong kind of pencil. I was trying to do the resist. Anyway, we'll talk about that another day. But here's the quinacridone gold versus the Quin Deep Gold. And what I love is if you have the quinacridone Deep Gold, if you water it down, you can kind of get the same tone as the Quin Gold. But I still think you should have both because they're dually amazing. Okay. Caroline is here today. Caroline Diebel put together this stick set. This is the Aquatic Landscapes watercolor stick set. And in this set is quinacridone gold, which is kind of the star of our conversation today. And she mentioned before we started how much she loves to mix this with phthalo turquoise. So we're going to do that really quick. I'm going to show you what happens. Caroline is a very magical person as well. And you can mix quinacridone gold with any of these colors and it'll blow your mind, especially neutral tint. So I'm going to mix on paper because you get so many more like nuances and different, just it's so much more exciting to mix on paper. So I'm going to do a little bit of the Quin Gold and the phthalo turquoise. This color packs a punch. Love, love, love this color. So we're going to kind of meet in the middle here. Let me get a little water and see what kind of magic is going to happen here. I like to mix on my sticks too because they're really easy to clean. You just kind of wipe it on your cloth or your paper towel and away you go. But look at these greens we're getting. I would love for just a moment to see inside Caroline's mind, just for like a second.
It's very busy.
We're here for it, Caroline. We're here for it. All right. Look at that. And then also, I bet I could get some really great, vibrant, like, oh yes, like mossy. Sorry, I love green. It's my favorite color. So like our mossy, earthy. Oh yeah, those are good. Love that.
It's just such a surprise to see the phthalo turquoise can be so different mixed with other colors. I just adore them.
I love this. I could do this all day, but I know Besnick is excited to show and we want to see what he's doing too. But really quick before we go, guys, oh my gosh. I mentioned neutral tint and we talked about neutral tint a couple weeks back and I just want to show it quickly. So neutral tint by itself is so great. It's a great color. I use it in place of black. For when I do my pet portraits, I use it for the eyes and the pupil. So there's the neutral tint by itself. Now let's see what happens when we add quinacridone gold. Let's do our meat in the middle. So what I love about this mixture is you start heading into green territory. Look at that. Get like these really, you want to talk mossy greens. This is like your olive, like really deep. Look at that. I don't know how many more words of exclamation I can use today. I guess it just has to speak for itself. Now I'm going to dip my hands in my water. Both of these colors, so none of these colors are granulating. And you know me, I love my texture. So I'm just going to flick some water on it like a psychopath. And look at that texture.
And the Quin Gold mixed with the Carbazole Violet gives you the most amazingly beautiful browns.
Sorry, Besnick. Hold on.
Just enjoy, no worry.
We can't just say something like that and move on without trying it, right? I love yellow and purple. I know we talked about yellow and purples. It was like last year sometime. And I know a few of us were really surprised to see the brown ranges you can get from mixing yellow and purple. And quinacridone gold for me falls into, I would say, the yellow category. So look at that. So it kind of can give you a moody purple. And then the more you lean into the Quin Gold, the more brown it's going to get.
What fantastic mixes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love these stick sets because I know it's only 5 sticks, but what you can get out of those 5 sticks is absolutely insane.
That's what made it fun to choose 5 that were going to be really amazing together and as individuals.
Yeah, if any of you ever have an opportunity to take a Caroline Debo workshop, just do it because she opens your mind up in ways you didn't even think was possible. I mean, I came away just being completely inspired. So anyway, yeah, so that's what I have for today. Go forth and play, my friends. Thank you for letting me share.
Ashley, what kind purple is that color, please?
It's Carbazole Violet.
Carlos.
Maybe somebody can put it in the chat. Carbazole.
Caroline, somebody is asking you please to go to United States.
Not at the moment. They don't want us Aussies there. They don't like us at the moment.
Thank you.
Maybe one day I'll come to the States.
Okay. So now it's Benny Khan. Thank you, Ashley.
Hi.
Hi, Besnik.
Hello, Besnik.
Hi, John. Hi, Angela. Hi, everyone. I prepared the colors here. I didn't do any swatches or any combinations between 2 colors. I just did this brush strokes with the famous lunar violet. And then I plan to be doing mixes of different iridescence, and let's see how it will react on white and on this dark violet of the lunar. I'm just going to dry this lunar violet first.
Even as it is, I like it.
Thank you, Angela.
I love the composition.
I just did it while the others were demonstrating. Are you hearing me?
No, we cannot hear you properly.
Because of the hair dryer, sorry.
Yeah.
I just need few more seconds to dry this.
We can hear your voice, but not the dryer. Thank you.
Great. So if any one of you friends wants me to do any particular mix between the iridescence, I can do it, or I will go by my intuition.
Go with your instinct.
Yeah, I will do it like that. But if anyone wants to see it like mixed with, I also have interference, lilac, jade. Maybe somebody didn't try them. So if any new color to anyone, I could try them here for you to see. I will start by myself, and if any of the iridescence you want to see mixed, I will do it for anyone at once. So I will start first with iridescent sunstone, and let's see how it will react on white and on this dark. And then I will go with the Aztec gold and further. I will dissolve this one first. This beautiful iridescent color. As always, I always say to John and Catherine, thanks for making these beauties for all of us. They are so precious gems for us artists. So, as you can see, there is totally different color on dark. This is iridescent sunstone. Is it visible?
Yes.
The contrast?
Yes.
It is like pink, huh? But
yeah, on white it looks more pinkish with gold, but in here it's more gold.
Yes.
So I would definitely propose to anyone that wants to play with abstract forms or abstract colors. This is a really good, interesting combination. I will go now with iridescent Aztec gold. And let's see how it will look. Here. This one looks more gold than white. It's so similar to white and the dark. Here, all these two. And then I will go with I could mix the other one, which it wasn't on the list. Interference lilac. Just for some contrasted color. Is it okay with my video?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't hear anyone. I thought my battery might.
No, we can hear you well.
We're just mesmerized watching you paint.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
You will see the interference better on the dark. Yes,
Yeah,
there.
you see? Is it visible? Because in here I see it clearly. It's so beautiful. What a crazy contrast it makes on dark. Is it visible, huh?
But on white, it's hardly visible. On white,
Yes.
it's very,
Yeah,
very.
but this is definitely going to make very interesting effects on darks and whites.
Yeah.
Very easy to do some attractive effects. So this was interference lilac. So now I'm gonna go back to iridescence. I will use iridescent Russell, even that it's not on the list. I will go with this iridescent russet. Is it good spelling, John? Russet?
Yes, russet, exactly. Like a russet potato.
Besnick, you're such a rebel.
Such a what?
You're a rebel.
Sorry
You're
for.
going rogue and using colors that aren't on the list. How could you?
Oh, sorry. Okay. If you guys want me to stick to the
No,
list.
I'm just kidding.
He's just teasing you.
Please.
On the list. How could
Okay, I get it.
She's
Yeah.
just teasing you.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it is good to be a rebel or not. Sometimes
It
it might
is.
be bad.
Artists are rebels. You gotta be.
if you're a painter rebel, you're fine.
I encourage everyone to check Besnick's Facebook page. He's been introducing unique mixes like a rebel.
Yeah.
You may use now the Aztec gold, so you can see in next to the other how it looks.
Yes, I already have here.
Aztec gold goes very well also to the russet because
I already used iridescent Aztec gold. It's this one.
it seems the other gold. So it looks
In interference gold?
yes.
Iridescent gold. I have it here. I will use it here.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna go with the iridescent gold now, as Letty proposed it. I will paint here. I will dry these colors and try to mix gold iridescent.
Maybe try with the diagonal stripe.
Okay, now let's Iridescent gold. Beautiful color. Let's see how it looks. This dark. To me, it seems so similar, even if it is on white or dark.
My
What do
God.
you guys think?
Stop.
Very nice.
Which color was this one? Please.
Iridescent gold. This one.
Thank you. Fantastic.
This one was iridescent Aztec gold. This one. So it's different, huh? So now, which one you want me to go to? Let's go with Queen Deep Gold. I want to have some more contrast here. All of us love the Queen Deep Gold. Here. How much time do we have?
3 minutes? 5
3
minutes?
minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh, only 2 minutes. Oh my
1
God.
minute. Then we can wrap up.
Okay. I think here a little bit with sprayer. So the famous Queen Deep Gold is always beautiful. No doubt about it.
Oh. Ah.
I would just add a little bit of iridescent electric blue if we have time, but I suppose we don't have that much time.
You can add it, Besnick.
Okay.
I love this color, the iridescent electric blue. Yeah.
Sorry, I got out from the list, but I just wanted to give a little bit more of contrasted colors.
Love it, Besnick. Beautiful.
Thank you. Stella, is that you? Thank you.
And meanwhile, Giovanni was painting this ball with the Quinacridone gold and the three blues: cerulean blue chromium, dentron blue, phthalo blue red shade, and a bit of titanium white in thick.
Nice work, Giovanni.
Thank you,
Really
Joe.
beautiful.
Yeah, this first ball is starting from the first layer with the queen gold, and the second with the queen deep gold is the same. And in these days, I completed this and showing it in Facebook page.
Theo, that is stunning.
Thank you. It's very fast for me.
That's nice, Buffy. God, there's a lot of color in that.
Lovely, so pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Got the shimmer. Pretty cool. Thank you, John, for these lovely colors.
Oh, thank you. You guys use them so wonderfully.
Excited today.
Remember to see
Everybody-
Ashley's too. And Angela.
Ashley, yes, I added her. Yeah, Ashley too is here. And
John,
Angela as well.
John, I have a proposal. I don't know if it is the right one or not. Why don't we make
the
maybe
camera, please?
No,
maybe one and a half hour?
Oh, sorry. No battery. Yes. So, yeah.
Anyway,
You
I
just
can do it the
hold
same.
it. Yeah.
There we
And bring
go.
it a little closer to the camera, Angela. Just a little there.
That's great, Angela.
That
Wow.
is on black, on round, watercolor
Beautiful.
ground, and it is a box. Look.
Wow.
Nice,
Yeah,
beautiful.
very nice.
Full of surprises, Angela.
So
Yeah, those
beautiful,
are
Angela.
all great.
That's gorgeous.
Fantastic.
So beautiful.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
So thank you what you've done. Tomorrow we also have a wonderful artist. George Politis is in tomorrow.
Exactly.
Master of using granulation. You guys did wonderful. Those are so colorful.
Ashley, I love what you're doing.
I'm taking a page out of your book.
Ooh, Ashley, that is beautiful.
Is that
With my
that
stick set.
Oh, Anna's is nice too. Nice
No,
job.
it's hot press.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And it's all my stick set colors, isn't it,
Thank
Ashley?
you, everyone. Thank you, John.
See you all
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody.
See you
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Raquel.
Bye.
Thank you.